Unlocking the kid was very tough. Yep. Alright, looks like we have our next 4 up and ready to go. GL to everybody. Streams are loading up right now. Oh wait, internet went down for silver. Okay, don't start yet. Yeah, we're waiting for silver to ready up here. I think silver just had an internet outage a second ago. So again, we are down to our top 6 here. We do have Crew, Owning, Bree, and Pepsi on stream. Jankmo and Silver, our 2 top seeds, will be off stream. Getting some off-stream racing action in. We'll be seeing, well, you never know, but we'll likely be seeing plenty more of them on stream in the rounds to come. So, let's see what happens up next here. We're just waiting on Silver Snake. We've had lots of different people cheering for different people in the chat, which has been exciting. We've had Jankmo, a couple of people rooting for Jankmo, lots of people cheering for Bree in the chat, very exciting. 6 runners remain, folks. We're going to have a top 5 after this race. Alright, looks like Silver Snake is ready to go, resolve the internet issue off stream. We have somebody rooting for Crew.
Super Meat Boy!
Looks like everybody's ready but Silver. In the race time GG race. Alright, looks like we're starting, everybody. GL to everybody. You'll be seeing this on stream in probably about 35-40 seconds. Good luck to everybody. This is going to be close from here on out. I think we're going to see some really dramatic moments from this point forward. Good luck to all the runners here for this top 6. Yes, Owning Death, the Belgian runner, not to be confused with the country Germany. Warm ham. Who would do such a thing? Not me. Definitely not me. It's sideways Germany, yeah, there you go. Yep. Precisely. Alright, good luck to all these runners here. Owning, Killing, and Bree, again, off-stream, I think, last time around, so it'll be interesting to see how these runners fare this time. And we're off. Here we go. Round 7. So many Meat Boy races. These runners have been going through quite the gauntlet so far. That's a lot of Meat Boy. It's a lot of no reset, Meat Boy any % action, and we are over halfway to the finish line at this point. Alright, here we go. Again, you're going to be seeing some auto jumps, so for those who are maybe coming, explain some of the glitches again. So the auto jump strat is where you input a jump, you pause the game, you let go of jump, and then you unpause. And that allows Meat Boy to jump on every frame that he's touching a surface. So that's helpful for some faster climbs. So if you're seeing the runners pause the game, that's why they're doing that. Basically, oh, it's like a turbo kind of button thing, similar thing. You can cancel it just by inputting a jump again. So we see Owning again doing some superhuman jumps there on 111 by using the auto jump. Alright, and oh, I heard a splat. I heard a splat. A rare splat on forest. It does happen. But everybody obviously pretty close so far. We're really just in the very early stages of this next race here. And it'll be interesting to see how things pan out here. Again, Owning Death, a runner from, you know, a few years back, recently kind of making an appearance for this tournament. It'll be interesting to see if Owning, you know, uses this as a, you know, jumping off point to get back into like the any % grind. A very, very high level runner. Great to see Owning Death back in action. And we're out of Chapter 1 here. Looking pretty even among these 4 so far. We'll obviously be reporting in on how Jankmo and Silver do on stream. Will Jankmo hold on to that really impressive streak of 6 wins in a row? 6 18s in a row. Just ridiculous consistency happening from Jankmo so far. Really exciting stuff. But Silver getting the second best time ever for Silver Stake last race with an 18-4x. For somebody who's been running the game for as long as Silver has, like, that's remarkable stuff to be seeing live. Did Crew just die on Little Slugger? Potentially. There's been lots of stream freezing, so we're just kind of waiting for the streams to catch up, and so I'm not 100% sure on that. But looking at where everybody's standing, you know, it's possible that maybe a small death on Little Slugger happened, possibly. Could have just been the stream, yeah. That's what I suspect. Alright, here we go. Bree and Owning, moving through 2-8, very close, neck and neck. Everybody's on the cool red and black level. Again, one of my favorites, personally. You'll probably hear me shout that one out like at least 2 more times, because it's just really cool to look at. Excellent stuff so far from these runners. No major flubs happening, from the looks of it. Pretty clean play, and they have to play clean from here, right? If you want to stay in the running, you're gonna need probably, you know, like a 20xx, maybe a low 21 to stay in it. So we're looking at kind of the cream of the crop here in terms of active runners right now. Oh no! Killingpepsi taking a death on Ghost Key. That's kind of a tough death for them. That probably cost about 7 or 8 seconds. Giving everybody else a bit of an opening there, but can they recover it? There's still plenty of game left to make that back up. Right, yeah, there even earlier on, right, there were some races happening where people were getting sub-21s, and it's just very hard to compete at that level. Yep, again, Crew has that IL experience that I think is really going to be playing to his advantage here. Right, we're looking at very low level times from Crew, you know, as a result of just kind of that IL grinding. So, you know, that has some pros and cons to it, right? Crew is very familiar with the fastest way to do a lot of these levels, but then you have to wonder, like, you know, are we looking at, you know, full game strats or IL strats, right? Full game strats do require you know, kind of a different approach, right, if you're looking at consistent times. But so far it's working out for Crew. I think Crew's been playing really consistently and showing really clean, crisp movement for a lot of these races so far. Yeah, Crew does a lot of full game stuff, that's true. But recently Crew's been doing a lot of ILing. Especially with other characters as well, right? So, but in any case. Here we are on Factory. I mean, I've seen I've seen the runs awaiting submission on speedrun.com for Crew, and Crew just has been submitting walls. Just walls of ILs recently, just from the Steve and Meat Ninja. Because we recently allowed characters who can do clips through walls and things like that on the IL boards. And so Crew's been taking full advantage of that, and it's been really exciting to see just some of the stuff that Crew's coming up with. Good stuff. Yeah, Crew's been going hard on the IL clip game recently. All right, let's see how everybody's doing at the moment. Let's see, Bree gets a pretty clean 3-7 from the looks of it. Pepsi's still bringing up the rear. Crew also getting 3-7 decently quickly there. Okay. Killing Pepsi opting for the safe approach on 3-7, taking all 3 of the first elevators for safety. Okie dokie. And let's see here. These runners are playing clean so far. I think you know, we haven't seen too many missteps from especially Bree and Owning. I think those and Crew as well. I think, you know, those 3 runners have been playing any major flubs thus far. And Pepsi really just had that big death on Ghost Key, but other than that, I think they've been also kind of holding it down for the most part, right? It's just a question of, can Pepsi get an opening that allows them to catch up a little bit more. Owning gets mono. Bree also going for mono. And gets it. Crew. Oh, that's scary. When you have to do an extra jump at the end of mono, you kind of wonder, like, is it over? Like, am I going to lose seconds here? But Crew does recover and gets it. See how they do with 318. Owning unfortunately misses the 318 top route. Bree gets it, and Crew, wow. Nailing both mono and 318, not always easy in a full game run. GG's to both of those runners. And then Owning, again, nailing mono skip, but I just think had a bit of a struggle on 318 there. So let's see how Pepsi does. Pepsi's also going to be going into 318. Very tough skip here up ahead. Oh, Pepsi barely misses it. Yeah, it's tough. You have to land. You have to basically go when the lock's ceiling there. It's really tough timing. Clearly not intended for any players to do, right? So it's a tough one. But Pepsi's still hanging in there overall. I think we can't count them out just yet by any stretch. There is still plenty more game to be played here. Plenty more strats to go for. Let's see how people do on 4-4. I think this is an interesting question. Like, are we going to see any people for Hex here? Especially because we're getting later into the tournament? I don't know. We'll see. Bree's going for the safe route. Owning's going for Hex. Oh, and dies. Takes the death. Crew opting not to go for it. I think Owning's probably just going to play it safe here, yeah. Not going for Hex again. It's going to cost a few seconds, but again, you know, this is still recoverable for Owning for sure. You know, Hex deaths are pretty big, but not necessarily run ending in the tournament context, right? If you're going for PB attempts, maybe. Alright, and Killing Pepsi also opting to go for the safe approach on Hex. No major shenanigans there. Got Vorpal in the chat. What's up, Vorpal? Vorpal, a top level any percent runner, and dark ending runner, and 106% runner. Could not join us for the tournament, but hopefully next time we can see Vorpal jump in. That would be cool. Alright, let's see. Who else? What else is going on here? Fabled all dark levels runner, Vorpal. But Bree's playing very well, yeah. Actually, I think we're seeing Bree out in front in this group of 4 at the moment. Moving into 4-13. Wow. Bree's definitely showing that she's got what it takes to be a finalist here. Very consistent play so far. Bree's been going for some swag. Not all the swag, but some swag. Oh no, Crew takes a very strange death in 410, just says hello to the fireball. Hey, how you do? Just wanted to check in. Touch base. Let's do that one over again. Crew's stream froze again, but let's hope for the best. Hopefully Crew got it. Oh dear, you don't like to see that, but it does unfortunately happen. And Pepsi, I think actually looks like Pepsi might be out ahead of Crew depending on what happens when Crew's stream catches up here. The suspense, yep. Yep, Crew is a little bit behind Killing Pepsi at the moment. Just a little bit, from the looks of it. Bree is going to be the first one into Little Horn. Out of this group of 4. Crew's Crew. Oh my god, I can't. His name's too much for me. My American brain over here can't make the sounds. Can't make the sounds go. Alright, we have some runners on Little Horn. Oh, Crew taking a death on 419. Oh no, Crew! We're out of there. Alright. So as Bree exits Hell, Crew enters Little Horn. That's about a minute of separation between first and fourth right now. Owning and Pepsi both kind of in the middle. Here we go. Bree's going into Rapture. Again, opting to do the 5-2 through 5-18 route, which I think is a tournament safe option here. 5-1 is very tough to do consistently and to do so why not just go for the safer option and just kind of catch your breath on that auto scroller in 5-8. I think it's a smart play from Bree, and I think I definitely appreciate the decision to be thinking about, like, what are we doing in the tournament setting, like what's going to be the safest thing for me to do that will result in the least amount of deaths. I think that's a great play. And Bree looks like she's expanding her lead a little bit here. Just very impressive stuff going on. Haven't seen too many missteps here. Let's see if Bree can hold on to this pretty commanding lead over owning Pepsi and Crew. Gets the key on 5-7, no problem. And is going to move into the Abomination levels, it looks like, without issue. Well played. Okay. We're just kind of seeing what happens here, right? We're very likely to see some deaths here and standings. Owning taking a death on 5-6. Just at the very end. Kind of a longer death, but again, Owning does have kind of some room to breathe here. I think Pepsi, is maybe 10 or so seconds behind at the moment. So Owning can take a couple more hits like that and still be holding on to the second place lead, which is really all you need, right? We're just losing one of the runners at the end of this round. You're knocking out one. And so if you get, as long as you beat somebody, that's all you got to do. You just have to beat one person. But the pressure is on at this point because we only have 6 left, right? So after this, we're going to be down to 5. Top 5 is going to be we're getting into very tight, into some very tight races at this point. Okay, let's see how Bree does on 5-13, the Lamb with the disappearing and reappearing platforms. Gets it. Nicely played. That was pretty smooth. Not going for Chani jump, but going for kind of a riskier setup there, but gets 5-14. That's tough because you really can't see where you're going. Kind of this monochromatic background that you see for a second or two, and you can't see any platforms. Very hard to stay oriented. But Bree did get it without an issue. GG's. Okay. Looks like everybody else is playing steady right now. This is kind of what we expect from this point on, really. Kind of low death counts here from all these runners, but any death is going to be pretty consequential. As Bree looks like she's going to be the first one into Larry out of this group of 4. Alright, let's see if Bree gets a good Larry here. Really good play from these other 3 runners at the moment. Not too many big deaths happening in these last few levels, which is kind of awesome. As Owning's going to be second into Larry, barring some death here, which can happen. Gets it. Pepsi not far behind. They're entering 518 as Owning exits. Bree looks like she's getting stuck with kind of a bad Larry. This is potentially a chance for Owning to take the lead. Oh dear. Oh, and Bree was playing so strong too. Bree was playing so strong. This is a really rough Larry. Oh no. Will Owning, or even Pepsi at this point, overtake Bree? Pepsi's first out of Larry, wow. And Bree just a little bit behind. Oh no, you really hate to see that. Wow, we have a very close 3-way race. Even Crew is very close behind the others all of a sudden. We had a minute splitting wow, we had a minute splitting first and fourth going into Rapture, and now they're really just maybe all 10 or so seconds apart from each other. This is close. This is close. Crew needed that Larry. Crew really, really needed that, and now I think they all are contenders here to stay in the race. We had a couple of freezes happening for Pepsi and Bree, but we can still see the action happening on the screen. Only going into 6-2 here, and Pepsi looking like they're in 6-2 also. This is close. This is anybody's race all of a sudden. Oh, Pepsi dying on 6-3. Oh, this is very dramatic. Wow, Crew looking kind of a little rough there going into Rapture, but suddenly is very, very much in this still. And Bree is just a little bit behind Pepsi here, going into 6-4. Owning Death not far behind. Crew very nearly synced with Owning Death here in 6-3. This is very close. One misstep could completely change the outcome of this race at this point. And this is going to be extremely exciting going into Omega. Who is going to blink in this standoff? Pepsi first to keyless, opting to go for the key strat. Very tournament safe approach. Bree's going for keyless. She gets it. That's going to bring her very close to taking over Pepsi. Owning! Ooh, very scary keyless, but gets it. Wow. Ooh, that could have gone either way. Owning gets it, though. What's Crew going to do? Crew also gets keyless. Wow, this is so close. This is scary close. Now, the question is, will somebody... deaths on Fetus and Escape aren't super likely at this level of play, but they can happen. We've seen it happen. More likely on Escape than the first phase, but it, anything can happen here. Somebody could just keep sliding down a wall by accident, it happens. This is very close. Pepsi and Bree on the button, Owning just barely behind them both. Crew, again, just maybe like 5 seconds behind Owning. Wow, what a race this turned into. It really spread out for a little bit in the middle of the race. I want to make this more interesting. Like, let's shake things up a little bit here. And wow, what a dramatic finish to this race. All right, who's gonna be first here, Pepsi or Bree? Oh, Bree takes a death. Oh no. Pepsi looks like they're gonna take the win here on stream. We'll see what happened with Jenkins Silver off stream. Oh, look at this sync for the finish! Whoa, Owning barely takes over Bree for second place. Owning with a second place finish on stream, and then Bree with a third place finish on stream. Crew not far behind in fourth. We're gonna have to take a look at standings. That was very, very close. So obviously what we saw on stream, very unofficial. We're going to have to see what the final results were on racetime.gg. What a race. Wow. Wow. Whoa! Okay, in a dramatic turn of events, Silver Snake appears to be out. Wait. Nope, 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 nope. We're seeing timer wasn't synced for Silver. Timer wasn't synced for Silver. We're gonna see what Silver's final time was. Silver apparently disconnected mid-race, so we're just waiting to get word about split time. Unofficial results otherwise, Jankmo finishing with another 18. Get out of here. 7 18s in a row. 1835 for Jankmo. Silver gets a 2003. Wow. Okay. All right, we're finalizing everything. Okay. All right, we have final results. So Silver's final time. No, Silver's final time is a 1948, it looks like. Okay, Silver gets a 1948. Make sure that Girlham gets that in leaderboards. All right, final results. Who's ready? Jankmo finishes first with an 1835, Killing Pepsi with a 1951, bree12am 1958, seemingly tying Owning Death with a 1958 as well. I mean, that looked like a finish on stream, so that's not surprising. Crew getting a 2005 is going to be out in 5th place, and we just confirmed that Silver was able to hold on there and gets a 19... oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, Crew, Silver's out. Wait a second. Wait a second, Silver's out. Crew, you're still in. We had an Oscars moment. We just had a Moonlight moment here. Oh no. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Alright, sorry. Alright, so Silver actually got a 2018. So Silver is out of the tournament. Confirmed. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. GG's to Silver. GG's. Wow. Okay. So I called that wrong. I'm so sorry. So top 5, here we go. Final answer. Jankmo 1835, Killing Pepsi 1951, bree12am with a 1958, Owning Death with a 1958, and then Crew with a 2005. Silver Snake confirming that his time was a 2018.75. So Silver's going to be out at 6th. GG's to Silver. GG's. Wow. Sorry for miscalling that, everybody. I was just a little bit confusing because Silver disconnected and the splits were all messed up. But yeah, Silver is confirmed out at 6th place. GG's to Silver. What an impressive comeback for Silver, getting an 1842, his second best time ever in this tournament. That is just ridiculous, especially for somebody to come back and de-rust after taking a long time off from the game. That is remarkable stuff. All right, gang, we're going to finalize these results and get them into Girlham update leaderboards. Get our next race up on stream. We have top 5 action coming at you next. Stay tuned.